Good morning, good day, and good evening to all of you. Some of you are watching this in the Scandinavian area. Some of you are in the southern half of in the UK. Others are in Canada, and even some folks in Australia. And of course, in the United States. This is Grand Madam. Today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to kind of lighten up the situation, and since we're still going through the Lion's Gate, I wanted to get a more spiritual perspective for all of you, and for myself too, because I've already done my reading for the day. So, I'm going to see if I can't connect 5D using the Starseed Oracle with the 3D Kipper. And what I found, well, for myself, was pretty interesting. So I figured it would go the same way with you. Now, from the Starseed Oracle, I have already pre-shuffled, and I will be clarifying with Kipper as we go. The first card I found, that dropped out, literally flew out on the table, was called Soul Gifts and Training. Time to step up on your spiritual practice. Okay? The next card, Earth Pulsing, the pulse of the mother. And this card talks about spending time in nature, slowing it down. Yes, some of us can slow it down even though we're in quarantine because we're still running around out there in the streets. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourselves be seen. How about on social media? Not necessarily out in public, okay? And the double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world. How? By being you. Those are all extraordinary cards. Now let's see what that means in our everyday experience. So I'm going to shuffle up these kippers, and we're going to start with the called. Now, one thing I discovered is that your spiritual process really begins while you're in some type of a crisis, where you're getting your heart ripped out, your mind blown, hitting rock bottom or almost all the way down. That's when you are ready to give up and let the universe, God, Goddess, whatever you believe in, take over. And once that happens, not only is the situation taken over, but you are cleared out, cleaned up, and that's where you find out that you have a purpose. That's where most of us find out that we have a calling. Okay? When we have failed and failed and failed and can't fail any further, that's when it's almost like things start happening synchronistically that are pointing us into a different direction than where we've ever been before. And we don't mind coming out of our comfort zone because we've already hit rock bottom. That's when we're ready, or let's say open to a new direction that turns out to be our calling. Now, again, we're under cloudy skies here. The lighting is iffy. It's not that great. And why this camera is bouncing in and out the way it does, I have no clue. It's beyond my control. So apologies for that. Moving in the real time. Give me a card, Spirit, for the calling, the called. Our soul gifts start popping out. Main male. For those of you in masculine energies, and some of you are female with masculine energies. So this is going to be to call out our masculine traits, our masculine qualities, our logic, reasoning, our focus, our go-to-itiveness, our dynamism, our action-oriented selves. Okay, let's get a card on the main male, masculine energies. So some of us are being called into stepping into masculine energy now. That means we were in feminine energy before. That means it's time to use your logic, rationalize situations, and take action. Card for main male. No, card for called. A card for called. Thank you. Message. Using your logic, using your rational skills, it's time for you either to formulate a message or you are about to receive a message that is going to call upon you to use logic. No emotion, logic. Some of you may be writers. Some of you may be journalists. Some of you may be in the position to compose, to teach something written, something that uses logic. Manuals, maybe. Technical manuals. How to do this, how to do that. And it's a house. Home. Now, this house could be the family home. This house could be real estate, a real estate property. This house could be your consciousness. So, someone, it appears, will be using their soul gifts, as they said. They're being called in to step up and to put together a message regarding, for some of you, it's going to be real estate properties. It could be real estate investments, how to buy a house, how to sell a house. For others, it could be about how to use your human consciousness. I'm going to do one more card. How to develop, how to recognize, how to formulate, and what actions to take to accomplish it. Others are view, well, most of us now, it's time to come up with a rational way of working from home. Crafting a business plan to work from home. Distance horizon. So in the near future, someone is going to be crafting a message for folks in the distance as well as close. I'm feeling public speaker, motivational speaker, for whomever this is for. And you will be traveling. That is great. That's great. So someone's being called. All of us are being called. But in this particular reading, someone in our collective is being called to put their skills and talents to use to craft a message for the rest of us. And they very well may be traveling the globe to do it. Bravo. Bravo. Okay, now let's look at the next card. Earth pulsing. Oh, there goes that energy. Oh, now I have been fine all morning. I've been up since 5. No nose problems. God, I'm so... Okay. I can tell the difference between if it's energy or allergy. Energy tickles, and it starts at the top of my nose and goes all around here. Whereas allergies are inside and there's something trying to come out. Okay, I know, TMI. But someone asked the question. I kind of felt it, heard it, sensed it. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slowing down, taking time in nature. Give me a card on that, Spirit. Some of you may even be crafting a message via a song. Either way, there's going to be a lot of long distance travel with that message. I'm so happy for you. Now, earth pulsing, earth pulsing, earth pulsing, earth pulsing. Oh, sudden wealth. Who wouldn't want that? So, ooh, allergy. Okay. Slow yourself down so that you can recognize the right lottery numbers to play them and still be slowed down enough to go play them for the winnings. None of that I'm too busy or I'm too distracted to play my numbers. Play them. Play them. I don't know if this means anything. I have 11, and on the slot machine is 777. I don't play numbers, so I don't know. But 777, period, is a highly spiritual number. And for me, it looks like this card is saying take time in nature, slow it down. You're doing too much. And then once you stop doing so much, you'll reap a wondrous reward. Card on sudden wealth, please. Now keep in mind, sudden wealth is just that. It's going to hit, and then it's it. Okay? Community, family, and friends. Oh, yeah, somebody's getting ready to hit the number. Also, this card is saying spend some time with your family and friends. It's time to slow down, not just to smell the roses. Be with the ones you love, okay? Only the ones who love you, however. This is not the time to start anything new or to focus too much energy in it now because there's too much that has to be in balance. Too much that needs to be recognized and cleaned out and cleared out, all right? Let's see. One more card on community, then I'm going to move on to the next. What is community, spirit? What is earth pulsing? Some of you, I feel that may be taking, I don't know how you're going to do this, but there's a trip to the casinos. Maybe later. And probably someone's worried about that. Here's a card. This is one card. Imprisonment, mental imprisonment. I hope it's mental and not physical imprisonment, but a card of mental imprisonment. Unfortunately, some of you may be close to, if not, you went out for that quick money and ended up in prison. Well, we all have to learn our lessons. Now we're going to move on to, no, let's do imprisonment. Let's do imprisonment. We've got time. It's only 13 minutes and 50 seconds. What is imprisonment? Somebody's feeling like they're trapped in a cycle. Well, slow down. Stop thinking about it. Go sit out there in nature. Keep your social distancing. Sit under a tree. Go sit by the lake. Play with the dog, the cat. And think of nothing but the dog and the cat. Uh-huh. Here we go. That's what you're feeling trapped over, the lovers. Now this is interesting. One moment. Why are you feeling trapped? Why are you feeling trapped? Courtship. Oh, because they're pulling at you from your winnings. They're pulling at your money. But why are you feeling trapped? Card for courtship, please. All you have to say is no. What is this? Okay, why are you feeling so trapped in a relationship with a lover? Why are you feeling trapped with a courtship? That's not a marriage. There's no reason for you to feel trapped. Unless we're getting ready to fall and find out. Oh, one more. That's it. Oh, shucks. All right. This is what has happened. This is a mental challenge, okay? But the message is the same. Take time in nature because basically you're overwhelmed. And what is overwhelming you is that you had sudden wealth. You may have hit the lotto. You may have gotten a great yield from an investment. You may have gotten a heck of a bonus. And now it seems that the community, which includes family and friends, has you hung up. Your lovers have you hung up. Someone's hung up with a new courtship because now there's a child or a new beginning. And as I said before, that money comes in, it's like bam, and it's gone depending upon what you do with it. Depending upon what you do with it. And some of you have spent a great deal of money on other people. This is weird looking. Hold on a second. Others of you, well, could be the same old folks, are feeling trapped because you're in a family situation. And you want to start something new. You want to start something new. For some of you, you don't feel that there's a blockage of starting this something new, the new beginnings. The money has come in and the money's gone, and for some reason that money's gone. I think you spent it up. I think it was taken from you by, the handouts. Um, and for some others of you who want to try start a new relationship, there is the issue of a child with a former lover or current lover. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Folks love these multiple relationships, these multiple lovers. And then when the baby comes, there's a problem. That's what this is. So, for some of you, not everybody, it's a general reading. Either way, for those feeling overwhelmed, regardless of the situation, it's time to stop and smell the roses, play with the cat and the dog, clear your head so that the universe can send you your downloads and guide you through what to do. Pay attention to synchronicities. You may see an answer to your situation on a billboard as you're sitting at a red light. You may hear it in a song on the radio. You may see something on TV in a movie. You may walk by a conversation of other people are having and overhear something. Those are synchronicities. So be aware of that. Let's move on to the next card. The Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So this is telling us it's time to get public. All right. So let's see what's happening here. Marketing time. So market that idea. The courageous peony. What is the courageous peony other than a very beautiful pink flower? All right. And then that's it. So, games until it's not. Ooh, here's some more great fortune. So somebody's going to make out right with this lost money. This quick, sudden wealth, and then the money is gone. You know, someone could have been siphoning off that money too. I mean, there's just too many handouts here. Way too many handouts. Money's just being thrown away. But nevertheless, it's your multifaceted nature and your great marketing technique that will lead you back to great fortune. And that's a very good thing. Just make sure you learn the lesson that you're going through now. That is great fortune. Oh, all right. Poverty. Somebody's going to take a loss. This is probably what's happened with the sudden wealth. Sudden wealth, family and friends, feeling like you're trapped in a relationship with a lover that you can't get out of because of a child. That's where the loss is. That's where, not that the child is a loss, but your association with that person and those people have created a heavy loss. And it's sitting right on top of the great fortune. So as soon as your money came in, it was gone. Definitely it's time for you to stop. Not just smell the roses, just be still. Just be still. Take a few deep breaths. Turn off the phone. Put it somewhere under a pillow or something. And just be still. No alcohol. Spirit said that was the problem. That's what started it all. The alcohol started it all. And just be still. And I'd get a paper and a pen. Pencils are fine. What do I do next? Write that down and wait for that answer. Or I can resolve the situation by, and just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep writing. Keep writing. Keep writing for a full minute or until you have several options, several answers, several things to do. Yeah. Someone was hoodwinked out of a great fortune. And that's what that was. I don't know if it was hoodwinked, betrayed, deceived, cheated out of some money, a huge chunk. We're going to move right along. We're going to the double mission now. Lightworker, Starseed, save the world by being you. With protections, of course. But let's see what this card is all about. Okay? The double mission. How do you save the world? Why are you trying to save the world? Because that's your purpose. How do you save the world? By being you. Your best you. Not your worst. Your best you. Okay, what's this all about? I'm squinting at the clock. Bad health. Start focusing on your health. Start focusing on your temple, your body. Start focusing on your diet. Start focusing on your weight. Your hair, your look, the whole enchilada. You. You have to be physically healthy to make it into the 5D. You have to be mentally sound to make it into 5D. And you have to be spiritually ready to make it into the 5D. We are all going into 5D. And to serve this world, you have got to be at your best. Okay? Because many of you, many of us, are experiencing some weird ailments. Very strange ailments. Some people they've run around so much that they're dehydrated to the point where they have to go to the emergency room. Come on now. But I'm going to tell you something else that I have learned. Drinking water is not always hydrating. That's right. Someone said that depends upon the water you drink. Amen. So then we have to find other ways of hydrating ourselves. And that includes getting in the shower, taking a bath, and just sitting in some of that water, along with drinking the water. There's more to hydration than drinking a glass of water. Okay, what other cards? What do we have on this bad health here? Thoughts. Yeah, thoughts. And we're thinking about it. We're thinking about our health now. Oh, yeah. And we should, as well as we should. We've gotten a little lax with our cleanliness and our healthy eating. And I don't even want to show my gut. But I took my collagen peptides this morning. Uh, wrinkles and excess fat be gone. You hear me? Thoughts on how to live a healthier lifestyle. So, yeah, to make you the official person. You are the official person. You are your own official person, okay? At the bottom of this deck, this is interesting. We have Star Brothers. Aurus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You are protected. And at the bottom of this deck is High Honors. And that's because you are your own official person. Okay? And you've got some high honors to achieve. So let's get going. This is Grand Madam with your Starseed Oracles. Have a great day or a wonderful evening.